You want me to stop? Many are the afflictions of the righteous. So much triumph, so much pain. Stuck to the needle with no. Stop me! Okay, wait. So now, wait. What's the matter? Why do you want me to stop? Sonia Uche's reputation is actually on fire. On real fire, I must confess to you guys. Can you imagine what Maurice Sam has started to do to our Sonia's name? A name it took her years before she was able to build. That's what we're having here now. Reputation is greatly on fire. Maurice Sam knew that the whole world were all looking up to him. So how did he suddenly change? I don't understand. He changed for worse. I can't really tell, guys. In fact, all hands boils down or points down at Maurice Sam. He is the sole originator of the whole saga in Nollywood entertainment industry. There's no way we can jump Maurice Sam and blame Pure Watts. Look at the undeniable chemistry between them. You can imagine how they showcase themselves in almost all the movies, for crying out loud. Maurice Sam did all the exposure, and at last he now fell for a prey. Hey, I can't really believe this, my people. Sometimes it took me time the other time to really analyze, but now I've come to an agreement that the whole hands points down at Maurice Sam. If he hadn't said yes to all those escapades, this kind of thing wouldn't have happened, and their relationship wouldn't be shaken this way. Her reputation, I meant Sonia Uche's reputation, is greatly on fire. Everywhere, all over the internet, people are talking about her. Talking about how Pearl White came and jumped at the midst of a relationship which has been going over the years. Relationship, they have gotten a product out of it. Hey, even if you tell me tomorrow that Maurice Sam is not. Yeah, I mean the father of Sonia Uche's son. I won't believe you, because the whole hands points down at him. Sonia is not a woman that usually jump into relationships anyhow. She takes her time before she says yes. And when she says yes, yes is yes. It's not even only that son. News speculations have it that Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche wedded at United Kingdom, and they have products. That's 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And looking at Sonia, if you're opportune to see her stomach, you know that she has put to bed. And Maurice Sam, on the other hand, is denying. Sonia denying. So I don't know. And they've not told us who the child, according to the social media, the child Sonia brought out on Valentine's Day, whom the child is. They would have at least spaced out to us if he were Sonia Uche's nephew or relative that visited. But nothing of such was said to us. She just said, "My boy, my Valentine." You can imagine that. If you are in our shoes, will you accept such a designation or such explanations? Unbelievable as it seems, but it's truth. That was what she said. Honestly, I got surprised when I saw it. I was like, where would Sonia take her time to analyze to her fans, at least to gain our trust, for Christ's sake and for respect's sake? Where would she jump into just such a flimsy analysis and all of us will agree? I don't understand. They take us for a ride, but I must confess to you, we still love her like that. Hey, I tell you, if Sonia happens to put at the altar, everybody will justify it and still love her like that. In fact, one of my viewers said, whatever that is happening, I will come down and make sure I truncate it to make sure that Sonia and Maurice finally gets together. In fact, the way I see it, the viewers are really agitating. The need has to be done. A meeting has to be held in order to force them into coming into unionism. I wonder, hello guys, are you there? What's actually happening? Can you quickly tell me what's actually happening in Nollywood entertainment industry? Is it that we cannot really get our minds off Maurice Sam? Is he that handsome, my people? I have this question all the time. Is Maurice that handsome that we can really forge ahead without him? Even our Sonia hasn't told us that. Sonia said she doesn't value any other bond now, only her own bond, loving herself, discovering herself, recovering from all those trauma. That's the only thing she has decided to capitalize on. So we have to take it right now and call it spade a spade. The truth lies that Sonia has decided to get her eyes and mind off Maurice Sam totally, completely. So take it or leave it. It's either you accept it or you still stay there and be swimming in ocean, in ocean of doubts. So guys, let's quickly dive into discussion. I want to know what's actually our problems. Is it that we want them together, or we want the real thing to happen to Sonia Uche? I want the real deal for Sonia Uche, and not any man. Any man. In fact, if there's any other man aside Maurice Sam, I will accept. And it's not in my hands to accept. It's always in the hands of Sonia. I saw Sonia driving down the street of Lagos, and I heard what she was discussing with someone. That life can be tough sometimes. Why is it that every person in this life centers life and love around man and woman? If it's a woman and you don't have a man by your side, you will become a problem in the society. Everybody wants to talk about you. Everybody wants to look at you. And if you're a man and you don't have a woman around you, wahala dey for you. You must show us, operation show us the woman that is keeping you happy. Must you have a man or a woman by your side before you become happy? Obviously, our tradition says yes. But sometimes life can throw you apart and you decide to be on your own to recover yourself and recover your mind. Yes, later in life, such can happen. But for now, you want to recover all you've lost through trauma. Do you understand that? I want to avail it to you that whatever you desire in this life gets to you. Ordinarily, every woman deserves a man and every man deserves a woman. But in a case where there is a problem or there's an issue, you have to first of all analyze that issue and put up a solution to it before you go into details about that. Let's quickly dive back into what we have at hand. Sonia and Maurice. I wonder, please, let's work on it. I don't want Sonia Uche's reputation to keep being in flames. You understand, guys? We have to reason it with her. She's a woman who desires to get married in the future. So we have to work towards restoring her reputation. It's really tarnished by the so-called man she loves so much, the love of her life. So we want Sonia's reputation to go back intact. Hey, how do we achieve that, guys? We achieve it by rewriting what we have written already and re-saying what we have said already. Let's begin to know the difference between love and love and recovery from trauma. Do you understand, guys? So that we'll not go into problems later on. People jump into relationships for fear of being stigmatized. People jump into affairs that are killing for fears of being stigmatized. What has this world gotten themselves into? Hello, I want to ask you this minute. Please sit and ask yourself, are you trying to make your career or are you trying to recover from your trauma? This question is for Sonia Uche. Let me tell you guys, if I were Sonia, I wouldn't even talk to Maurice Sam again. The deed is done, and I have to recover myself before I go over to another person. That's exactly what Sonia needs at this moment, and that's what she said. Stay blessed. We are at the comment section. Let's go there.